So, I mean, just what does it take in year one to kind of build an environment where your young guys can kind of grow the way they have this year to be prepared for this moment?
Number one, just faith and belief in what they can do on the floor. It's a big time credit to our PD coaches, Teaspoon, Corey Brewer, Ryan Frazier, Fred Vinson, a number of people that's in the gym working every day to help our guys become better and better. And then late in the season, we're starting to see big time results.
It looked like Diaz playing just through some bumps in game two. Was he running it off practice? Anything to worry about tomorrow?
No, he was fine today.
Okay, cool. You guys had 16 fast break points in game two. How important is just finding those opportunities, to run opportunistically when you guys can?
It's extremely important. It's one of our pillars offensively is to be able to rebound the ball and get out and play in the open floor. And I thought our guys did a great job of getting behind the defense, and we just kicked it ahead and made the simple plays.
Yeah, and to that, Jackson was like one of those guys. I think he had 3 fast break dunks in the third quarter. Is that one way he can really make an impact in the series?
It is, and the thing that we love about him is those are momentum shifters. And so when you can get behind the defense, get a big dunk, it gets our guys going. I thought Jackson did a really good job of doing that.
And CJ talked about the importance of having a leader at the top when you're developing those young guys. What have you tried to do to be that presence for those guys that they kind of gone through that roller coaster during the season?
Be consistent with my message. Come in and look at the glass half full rather than half empty. It's a lot of good that our guys have been doing all season long. We wasn't getting the results. We understand that, but continue to come in the gym, work, enjoy being around each other, and more importantly, like I said, just continue to have faith, believe in each other.
How dangerous is this team, even without Devin in the lineup for them? And CJ even said a desperate team or a wounded team is even a more dangerous team to play against.
They're extremely dangerous, and I wouldn't call them desperate or wounded. With Booker, they're dangerous. Without Booker, they're dangerous. And I'll continue to say they're well coached, they're disciplined, and the number one team in the league for a reason, and we'll approach that game as such.
CJ, do you think there's more pressure on number one seeds in these kind of situations?
It could be. They're expected to win. They're expected to go pretty far in terms of what they did during the regular season. But once you get in the playoffs, and I'm sure they know just like we do, you just take it game by game, and that's the focus is game 3.
CJ talked about how valuable it was in his career to be on the playoff stage as a rookie and get to play a ton. And how much do you look at that as far as what it's going to – not only do you guys have 3 rookies, but you have a bunch of other guys that are only in their second and third year.
It's extremely important for us, and it's, we believe it's going to help us in the future. Our guys, rookies, and our young guys getting this opportunity so early in their careers, having an understanding of what it takes to make the playoffs, but then to play in those big-time games is going to be a huge confidence booster for us in the summer.
Defending the pick and roll requires, it seems like it requires like the other guys, they pay attention, worry about their role man, you get on the shooters. How do you think you guys just did with that in game 2 of just defending pick and roll and getting back out on shooters?
I thought we did pretty decent. There's always room for improvement, but for the most part, we're into the ball. We're trying not to allow their bigs to get behind us, get to some of their shooters, and that's the goal for us to continue to play like that.
And Larry talked after game 2 about how tough it could be for a young guy like Jax to have his minutes cuts in those Clippers and Spurs games and still be ready the way he was in game 2. Was that something y'all talked about going into that game, or just how do you think he kind of responded in that moment?
I thought his response in game 2 was great. It was fantastic. Tons of energy, running the floor, a huge block on the opposite end after he got his shot blocked. I thought that was really big on his part. And then to Larry's point, it is tough, but that's the game. Some games, guys will play major minutes and have a major role, and then sometimes we have to make an adjustment, and there's other guys that step up and play big for us.
You guys had a taste of what the crowd could be like in the playing game. You had a chance to think about what it could be like for these 2 home games.
Yeah, I've experienced it as a player, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be crazy in there. We're excited to play in front of our fans.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Hanging out in the corner and just saw him.
Yeah, I love that Jose is trying.